That it? How much delay we got here? All right. Let me adjust my camera. There we go. Now we're cooking. All right, Cookeville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Arizona, Rumbler's Backyard Diner. We went to Arizona this spring and absolutely loved it. Texas in there, California's in there. Is my voice echoing like it is on mine? Echo, yes. Okay. Trying to figure all this out. One man crew today. Can you guys hear me? My voice is echoing. It'd be nice if I looked. I don't know what to do. Kind of got a team going on here. We're going to try to pick this up. Turn the mic off on your laptop.
Did you turn your computer on mute?
Well, then I can't hear myself. Is that better?
Well, you don't need to hear yourself.
Let's see if that works. Mute the laptop. The laptop is muted, so if somebody could really quick just chime in, yes. Speaker on your laptop, yes. Yes, it's better? Better. All right, here we go. So this is a difficult live for me because, one, I don't typically do lives, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. Let me see if I can get down here. So being a part of East Tennessee and the Appalachian culture, I always talk about our friends in the east side of Tennessee and the west side of North Carolina have been excruciating, just devastating from the floods. So basically, what we're doing is going to put some stuff on the back burner here for a few days, especially maybe a week or something like that. I'm going up Wednesday. I have no intention to film it. I don't want this to be about me. It needs to be about the people that are affected. Once you realize that how far this is spreading, for how much it's affecting, it really, account basically allows you to count your blessings. I know there's travesties like every single month, it seems like, with hurricanes and stuff, but being this close inland, you wouldn't ever think it would address it that much. We had fires in Gatlinburg several years ago, and although it was devastating then, we knew that we could recuperate really quickly. But this seems like it's really hard hit. And why I say that, even our grocery stores here are hit hard. We have a main grocery store here that the corporate office is in there, so we have employees worried about X, Y, and Z, everything. So let's just start from the basics. The water came in, the water's out. What it left was complete destruction. We're asking for donations, volunteers. You guys know that I've become friends with TMG and Pitts from a lot of other things, and they're leading kind of like the effort. So if you guys want to get a hold of me privately, I can get a hold of them. I'm donating my time, my efforts, my energy, my griddles, propane tanks. We're going to be cooking for people up in the affected areas. The water came in. I mean, it came out, but what it left was like the destruction like you've never seen before. And people are trying to go to work that can make it. They realize they don't have a work to go to. People cannot leave their neighborhoods or homes, their houses, because there's no roads. Infrastructure's crumbled so much that tractor trailers can't get in or out. So like I said, the grocery store, they're having trouble getting product because not only does the product come in, the product comes out. So they can't get it in the depot to distribute it, they can't get it out the depot to distribute it. Credit card machines get batched at night from the corporate office. The corporate office is not going on, so now they can't take credit cards. So although being from Knoxville, we're extremely far away from what's happening, you can imagine that the ripple effects is happening on everybody. We met a guy today as we're traveling that I saw his license plate in North Carolina. We got out and got gas together. I said, man, I hope you're okay. And he opened the back of his trunk, and it was just loaded down. Cash is king right now because there's so many things that are down, like no cellular, no Wi-Fi, no internet, no this, no that. So the reason why I jumped online to go live is because I really don't know how to do this. So for one, I'm not looking for notoriety at all. I just want to make sure that my core audience knows that if I'm not, uploading or something like that, that just know that deep in our heart, we're trying to do everything we can to make sure that other people have a better life than what they're going through now. Although the loss of life right now is crazy, it's going to continue to rise and even be worse. Kids are affected, people are affected. The water treatment plant has broken down, so the sewage is being flushed in and flushed right back out without being protected. There, some cities are in like boil water protections and all that stuff. So, that's kind of like our goal. Goal is just trying to help our neighbors in need because of you guys and because of your support. And this is one reason why I went live. Not everybody's going to see this, but I just want to say thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for supporting us, because without the support that you guys give me, then we would never be able to be in a position to help the others in need. I've always had this deep earning belief that if you have a chance to serve, then serve. And I feel strongly rooted in this. Try not to get emotional because I know there's a ton of people affected. But I'm looking forward to Wednesday. Hopefully we can go up there and get some people some food that they desperately need. Brandon and a lot of other people that are supporting are doing a really good job. They've got the equipment to move pallets. They've got the equipment to move grills. So I'll be trailering something down there myself along with the whole team, just to be able to be as supportive as possible. One trip is never going to be enough. So if you're from that area, or if you have people from that area, just know that there's people that care, people that's trying to get to you, and we'll go from there. So need a GJ mic. Yeah, we got one. We're trying to do this as quick as possible. Closer to the mic. Sorry, just just trying to tough through it. This isn't a typical live. So if you guys want to help, I've looked it up myself. I'm kind of like delayed in this idea of like how to do this. I don't have a GoFundMe or anything like that, but there are ways to reach out. And I know people have reached out to me privately asking if we're okay because all the news about East Tennessee, we didn't get nothing. We got rain. we got some wind and all that stuff, but nothing to the effects of that. It really missed us. We got blessed, but they didn't. So I just want to be able to be a bright light, kind of like Sean. Our focus over there. So we're probably going to cancel the uploads this week. You know, it's weird. I don't know anybody from there. I know some social media people that have been affected. But I don't personally know anybody. But I just couldn't imagine having a young family myself and waking up one day. And if you can imagine, like, it's not that the fact your house is flooded. Some of these people, like, don't even have a house to go home to. Like, it's down the river and gone. So the clothes, the water, and the stuff, you can give them all the stuff you want to, but there's really just no place to put it. Is this still working? Are we still live? My chat stopped. Let me check my phone. And no road where the house was. Yeah, that's another thing about the infrastructure. You really, truly don't understand the devastation, because it's not about, like, for example, Interstate I-40 runs through Knoxville. It's our bread and butter. It's just gone. Like, there's an avalanche of mud and rock and debris over top of it that gets us from the Carolinas. Asheville's hit extremely hard. You guys can imagine that, like, tourism is a big part of Asheville, North Carolina, especially with Biltmore. We had a chance to go to Asheville and Bryson City just this year for our camping stuff. Man, and I know the water was there. I know the water had to come up. I have no idea what that area looks like. But the infrastructure is just not there. Everything from Wi-Fi, people rely on credit cards. The gas machines are down because they can't take credit cards. So, yeah, so it's pretty emotional, but we'll get there. Like I said, I'm not really going to film it. I don't want anything to be about me. I want it to be more about them. But if you guys want to get a hold of me, if you guys have anything at all to contribute, clothes or something like that, we can definitely get into it. There's CARM, which is Knox Area Rescue Ministry. You donate to them for free, and then they sell it, turn around and make a profit. You know, there's all kinds of things. So I'm in Knoxville, Knoxville, Tennessee. I have a buddy in Asheville, and they're struggling badly. Yeah. So what I was saying about Biltmore is, obviously Asheville is a huge tourist area, and I just don't see them being able to recover for the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is probably massive for them for the holidays, for people coming in and out, especially the mom and pops. I know Asheville's huge for the mom and pop area. You know, it's just it's a hard road to recover from. My in-laws used to live in Florida, and literally their house that they used to live in, I just want to make that clear, used to live in, is no longer there either. So it's really affected them, which affects us. And then you can imagine. So, like I said, this isn't a traditional live. This is just a realization of what we're facing this week, probably upcoming weeks. We're going to do everything we can. From our standpoint of having the flexibility. So if I need to cook, I'll cook. If I need to donate, I'll donate. If I need to go up there to the griddles and propane and cook for the linemen, cook for the workers, cook for, you know, the support staff, you know, anything that we can, we'll try to do it. So, like I said, I hate to do this. You guys know me from the last 4 years. This is not really how I like to do things. I really don't know how to do it. But I do think with your guys' support and efforts and all that stuff, and we'll be able to get there. So let's have a fun live. Let me hear from you guys. Hopefully everybody's okay. I see some people are saying that's heartbreaking. It is. It's emotional. I just hope that people are okay. I know kids are affected tremendously. You know, parents are pretty resilient. You know, we can get by. People want to donate as much as they can, which is what needs to happen. But man, when you go home and you don't have a place to put it, like the clothes on your back is all you have. You don't even have a place to wash clothes. It gets tough. So we'll be able to get through it. There's some good people over there. A lot of good people around the country, and sometimes you're just in a position to help. And I feel really, really pulled in that direction this time to help. Finally in a position where I can help, and really looking forward on my side. So I see a $49.99. Jake, thank you. I'll make sure that you see everything that we do with that money. I appreciate that. Flat Top King is Laptop King. I've been called worse. Western Carolina. Tractor Fun. I hope you guys are doing okay. I have had this plan for a while to start going live more often. This is definitely, um, definitely not the way I wanted to start off my live journey, but we thought about guaranteeing like maybe like an 8-week class or something like that, to where we come out here like one day a week and keep it consistent, so that way if you miss one, you know, we can do another one later. But if you don't mind, after this video is done, share it with your friends. Let them try to get the word out, you know, just that we're looking for all types of stuff, everything from toothbrushes to diapers to toys to clothes. Even the adults, even the adults don't even have a place to change clothes. They don't have a place to go home to. The guy that we talked to in the gas station has not been home yet. He literally has to go up and through the, I'm pretty sure he said the Virginia area, just to come back down. He was able to leave on Thursday and evacuated because they were on, he didn't necessarily say they evacuated, but they were on a trip. And it's been so devastating. He has not been home since, and he lives in Boone, North Carolina. And I'm like, man, have you been keeping up with the news? Like, it's just devastating. He's like, yeah. He goes, I just got to try to get back. And I'm like, holy crap, man, I don't know if you can. Like, these towns are just isolated because the infrastructure is not there. Multiple bridges, multiple dams failed, water breaching. I just saw a thing today where, correct me if I'm wrong, the numbers just come in waves. Let's just say Niagara Falls goes through like, you know, 75,000 or 750,000 cubic gallons or whatever it's called every second. One of the dams locally was going through 1.2 million gallons per second, which is, they said, double Niagara Falls capacity. And I was like, holy crap, man, these dams aren't set up for that. So that's why some of them failed. That's why the water had to go other places. There just wasn't enough, you know, infrastructure to funnel the water. And you know what happens with water. I mean, it's stronger than what, you know, humans are. It just pushes asphalt around. It pushes tractor trailers, buildings, houses, stuff like that, just floating, just floating. And when the water recedes, the debris is just there, and it's just extremely. You just can't move it by hand. You're gonna have to have equipment and stuff like that. So, if you guys donate here, I appreciate it. If you guys decide to donate somewhere else, I appreciate that too. Whoever donates, I guarantee you, I'm going to do another update. I'm going to show every single penny that's spent for donation to the T, to make sure that you guys know that your money is well spent. It won't be forgotten. So, anyways. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Ramblers Backyard Diner. I appreciate that. I'm sure they're going to really appreciate it as well. Please post it. Yeah. Let me type in T. You can call him real quick. So what I posted right there is TNG Pits, Knoxville, Tennessee. They're kind of leading the way. They've got the infrastructure set up to where, since they do the grills, people are like donating so much stuff rather than like to palletize things, and so they have like the forklifts and all that stuff. So, like I said, if you guys want to get a hold of me privately, I can get you more information. Hell, it could be clothes. Like literally, go through your closet. I know, Alan. I don't know how to do this. Like I said, I've never asked for this before. I've never done this before. We do Venmo, so if you want to get a hold of me privately. So what Alan's saying, and it's the nature of the beast, YouTube's going to take a cut of this money. I would like for them not to. There's no way I can stop it. Like I said, I don't know really how to do this. But get a hold of me privately, and I'll have my wife get a hold of you for personal money or whatever. I don't really know the terminology. So I know Brandon can do a lot of stuff. I think he's got a GoFundMe set up. But anyways, there's tons of meat being delivered. So we got like refrigerators and coolers and all that stuff. So yeah, so if anything, just basically just share the video. Um, Maybe it can get out to other people that are more fortunate than we are, that has the time or the efforts or the money. It only takes one person to really change the trajectory of it. And I'd be much appreciative of that. That's one way you can help without even lifting the finger, is just, press the share button and find somebody that might need it. So like I said, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Greetings from South Africa. That's a long ways away. I appreciate that. Alan Klotz. So,
I'll get up with the link and post the GoFundMe link in the group.
okay, so you guys know that we have the Griddle group on Facebook. The camera's on the tripod, not the laptop. Yes, but the comments are on the laptop. So, Amy just said that we'll post a link in the Griddle group on Facebook, and that way it'll be another avenue for you guys to do something. I'll probably go live on Facebook and Instagram really quick. Volume is low, probably my voice. I'm just out of energy. It's taking a toll. Just doing what we can. It'll be a GoFundMe link that we share. Anyway, just trying to Chris and just trying to do the best we can with the situation we've got. Like I said, this isn't my normal live. So we're just reaching out to the community to let them know that like, it's just a horrible time right now. So we're gonna keep our heads up. We're gonna just make sure that we can volunteer as much as we can. And just make sure that if we are needed, that we're in a position where we can leave that day or something like that. So we've got all of our infrastructure here set up. My wife can stay with the kids, so I'm just looking to volunteer as much as possible, and we'll just go from there. So probably no videos. I'll probably post one on the weekend because it's already scheduled to post. There's nothing I need to do or anything like that, and we'll go from there. So like I said, I don't want to take much of your time. I do want to do more lives. I really appreciate the people that take time out of their day to jump on here and just say hi. It means a lot. Look at the camera. Thank you to each and every one of you that support us along the way. Because honestly, without you guys, we wouldn't be in this position here. So, my wife asked, let's do a poll. I can put a poll up on the Facebook group. Let's do another cook along live. It's something I've been wanting to do since day one when we did our very first one, where we gather ingredients a few weeks out in advance and we cook just like this. You guys can ask questions, temperatures, and all that fun stuff. So, hopefully we get in on an exciting note, but that's why I jumped on here really quick, just to kind of give you an update per se. So I want to go ahead and sign off. I'm trying not to get too emotional. I'm going to turn the camera around, trying to go live for the Facebook group and all that stuff, and let them know, what's going on, and just trying to get the word out as much as possible that this is devastating. And even as far as away as we are, it's still affecting us. The people that work here at the grocery store, I won't name the name out of respect, they're worried because their infrastructure at their corporate office is crumbled. And so you can just imagine, when a company that large spreads its wings that far, how one thing can just have the trigger down effect. The shelves are running low. They're cash only right now because they can't get product in, because their depot can't get product in. So, anyways, it's just it's hard to talk about. But that's it for me. So I'm gonna go and get off because there's really no reason to be the dead horse. Like I said, let's get off here. Let's share this video. Let's try to get some people involved that you guys might know that can help, and hopefully we can have a great outcome for these people that really need it. So, thank you to each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Let's go see if we can help some people out. Please. I don't know how to end it.